So when I see students on a one-to-one basis, particularly as they near the end of their time at university, they are feeling a pressure to, well, what's next for me? Which jobs can I apply to? So I might see a student on duty who says, Andy, can you tell me where the jobs are? And I say, yes, certainly I can tell you where the jobs are. What are you interested in? Well, I'm not really sure, but I want a good graduate level job because I've studied hard at university. And I say, well, potentially there's a myriad of jobs out there. And I think perhaps what would be more helpful at this point of view, at this point of time, is to actually pause and start, let's park that and let's start with you. What's most important to you? So let's imagine, I'm going to give you an exercise to do. If I was a magician and I had the power to give you any job in the world, whether or not it existed, so perhaps you could create your own job. You might not know what it's called or in what field, but you'd actually start from thinking, well, what would it look like? So what would it contain? What skills and knowledge would you be using? What types of people would you want to work with? Are there certain sectors that you think you might want to work in? What about progression in terms of things like salary, status? How important is status to you? What about work-life balance? Work-life balance is increasingly important to young people. What does that look like for you? What about studying abroad or working abroad? Does that appeal to you? Do you want to own your own business or potentially be innovative in some way? So be as detailed as you can. You might want to, if you're a more visual person, draw a picture, or you might want to do a mind map, or you might prefer to write a list. But start from that basis, start with you and what's most important to you. Then you can start to look externally about, well, where are the jobs, what types of organisations, and begin to match your self-understanding with what's out there. So for example, what you could do is take that information that you've gained from understanding yourself to then talk to prospective employers and say to someone who might be working as a market researcher, what's your work-life balance like in working in market research? What are the opportunities for progression within your organisation? And that can help you begin to refine your thinking, your ideas, so that it becomes less overwhelming and you find something that's more suited to you rather than just leaving it more to chance.